Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Nova Project and to another book review. I'm your host, as ever, Purple Minute 8, and today I'm doing a film, yep. I'm used to us doing our bloody other show, that's why. Today I'm doing a book based kind of off of a film, if you wish. I'm doing one of the Alien novels, which I found out there's three of them. Not related though, thankfully, even though they were released as like a trilogy. I'm doing Alien River of Pain, as it is called, in reference to the real name of the planet LV-426 from Aliens. It basically refers to it being called, I believe it's pronounced Acheron, I'm probably incorrect, from Greek mythology, which is called the River of Pain. So yeah, this tells the story of, as I mentioned, LV-426, from the second film, which, as we all know, didn't exactly go according to plan. If you've seen that film, things did not go too sweet for them by the time Ripley and Co. arrived to try and rescue some people, but unfortunately everyone but one little girl is dead, which is fun, including all of the children, which I've had the fun of reading about. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, as you can expect, if it's based here where everything went wrong, you know that we're going to have few to no survivors, except for the one that we know about that survived for the second film. But surprisingly, a few of them actually do survive. Two guys come very close, but they do not make it in the end. It's pretty gruesome as well. I mean, it tells the story, obviously, of how LV-426 was overran by the Xenomorphs, basically. How, basically, they went into the same ship that the Nostromo did in the first film and discovered the eggs, and exactly the same thing happens. Unfortunately, Newt's dad is the person who gets face-hugged, we shall call. Which is disgusting for my wife, who presumably has no idea what a facehugger is, but we'll find out when we cover those films. Yummy. But yeah, it goes exactly as you expect. The greedy corporate scumbags basically put all the colonists there to die in order to further their own means and gains. Evil corporation does bad things, I know. Bold statements only on this channel. But yeah, obviously everything goes tits up, everyone fucking dies, most of the Marines, most of the colonists. Like, they just start dropping civilians who are being dragged off by the aliens just to save them from being chest bursted. Bless their hearts. I get it. Bless their hearts, because they're dead and they aren't having a fucking little alien rip through them. But yeah. I think there were some good moments. I mean, it takes a solid, 2/3 of the book to get anywhere particularly interesting. But that's going to happen, I guess, with something that's building the story of an established thing already, I guess. Is that it's building your characters, your world, that sort of stuff, but it does take 2/3 of the film to things to get proper aliensy. And by then, they really sort of rush in that sort of third act a bit. Where it's just like, oh, now all of the Marines who have been, slowly built up over the book as, either complete dickheads or, likeable people, they are all just, dropping left, right, and centre, and it's just, yeah, it's not pleasant. They're getting the usual, they're getting face bitten, I guess is the word they use. Stabbed with the tails, face hugged, that sort of thing. And the classic acid, blood, killing people as well. Very gruesome and in detail. They don't really show much of that in the film, surprisingly. Despite having acid for blood, it's never really used for much. There's no one who there's Drake from Aliens. His face gets burned a bit, but that's about it. But never goes into detail about how far the acid actually burns through someone. Yeah. Insides, faces. Someone literally gets acid in their eyes. That was fun to read about. Yeah. Ugh. I mean, yeah, it's a book. They can get away with more shit like that, where they're just gonna drop some fucking nasty stuff. I mean, then again, from what I've seen of Romulus, they've gone with some pretty whack shit. But yeah, I did enjoy it. The moments of action were really good. It felt like Aliens. It's definitely more of an Aliens than an Alien book. You know? It's more action. There's still the horror there as well, but less of it. The Aliens do... They fucking kill a lot of people, what do you expect? But yeah, we all knew how this was going to end if you've seen the film. You know exactly how well LV-426 went for people. But yeah, it's good stuff. I'd still recommend it if you like the films. The consensus online is like mixed to good reviews. But I think if you still like the films, go and seek out the book if you wish, or an audiobook apparently. Oh, excuse me, I've just had food, which was a bad idea to then start talking for ages. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's a good, like, prequel novel, even if it wasn't necessary, per se, to sort of tell the story of LV-426, because it's just like, we all could have assumed what was going to happen, judging by the massive hive that's underneath the place by the time of the film. But yeah, if you want a bit more characters and more world building, that sort of stuff for that place, and you want to know the nitty gritty if you wish, I'd probably go read it, or listen to the audiobook. But yeah, it's good stuff. Go check it out. But other than that, I've been your host as ever, Permanent8. Thank you ever so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.